Eventually we'll get the timing of this right.
How are you? Oh gosh. The first thing you're probably wondering is where I have been all week. How are you, everybody? Please say hi and let us know where you're watching from. I can see some of the regular gang are here already. Well, I had probably the worst week for the year. I have been trying to save a back tooth, a molar, for a few years now, and things just came to a head. I was in such pain. I went to the doctor, the dentist went Friday, and then they gave me such strong meds, I was like completely out. So I'm sorry for not posting a video. However, I have news. One of our subscribers, Tiffany C, I'm giving the name because you might recognize some of her comments somewhere. She has multiple sclerosis, MS, and so she cannot use a nut flour or a regular flour because she's gluten free. She's baked 3 times with this chicken flour, the chicken flour blend, and is blown away. She says it's completely a 1-to-1 substitute for regular flour because that's the recipes she's converting, right? And I've never claimed that it's a 1-to-1 flour because when I released the recipe, I did it in a rush without I tested some of it, but not against a regular recipe like for like. So guess what we're doing today? We are going to test if this is a 1-to-1 flour. And with that, we will break and say hi.
We spoke about this last week.
No. Apparently I like to talk.
You do. And the 24 hours of silence that I had while you were having your mouth all done
that's a lie.
Was quite nice. So, we shall do the roll call. Mr. Marzi Mars is in the house. How's it, brother?
How you doing?
Christiane Fisk is here.
Hello, Chris. Mwah.
Big howdy from Texas to everyone. I'm ready. Hello, Christiane. The chef is in the house.
Hello,
Good morning.
chef. How you doing?
Judy Duran.
Hello, Judy. Nice to see you again.
Hi, all from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Love heart, Biscuits. Kathy Roberts. Hey, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy. How are you?
Says, hi, Mel. I made chicken flour this past week.
Yes, and I thank you for all your lovely comments on the channel. I know you posted a few and I really appreciate chatting to you. So thank you.
Cajun Dagos.
Hello.
Hi, Mel. I made it this week to the live video. I'm Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Penny Kuzel. Good morning from
Penny.
Everett, WA, Western Australia.
Wow. Aussie.
Our sister Lainey is here from Western Australia. Hi, Lainey.
Is it not Leilani?
No, it's Lainey.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Because I went back on the last live you were on, Lainey or Leilani, and I thought what's the
second to last comment?
It is Lainey. I beg your pardon.
What's that? Sorry.
I beg your pardon. That's
No.
what
The
I
other
said.
part of that was what?
I'm sorry for making a big fat mistake.
Who's right and who's wrong here?
Well, you're never right, love. Sorry.
One of these days. Chef says doing well. Thank you, Mel.
Ah.
Paula Oyedele watching from Canada.
Nice to see you, Paula.
And I'm sorry if I butchered your last name, Paula.
I'm just gonna move this hair away.
Ella is here. Hi,
Hello, Ella. Ah.
Sunflower says good day.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Lainey says yep, it is.
Lainey. He's doing the happy dance, Lainey. So
just one question before you move on.
Yes.
Can everybody hear you okay?
Yes, please let us know. It seems like because people are responding to, like relevantly. So please let us know if you can hear us.
The mic's actually here today, which is a little bit weird.
We've got a lot going on today, and which leads me into the surprise game that I have for you guys. So we're going to play a game just to keep things authentic, right? My idea is we are going to compare this flour to a regular recipe. What now?
They're coming in thick and fast. Yes, can hear, great. Yes, loud and clear.
Yay.
Loud and clear.
Thank you so much, guys.
Sorry.
Yes? Okay, we're going to compare this flour to a regular flour. So I want to keep things honest and open. So I don't want to choose the recipe. I want you to choose the recipe. So the first person to post a recipe link so I can get all the ingredients, that's the one we're going to make. So off you go, get your link and post quick. And hopefully I have all the ingredients of the first recipe, and I will start making that. So
while you're doing that, Des says hello from Texas.
Hello, Des.
Hey, Des. Cajun Day goes, I'm waiting on my bamboo fiber to make my flour. I'm in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas.
Wow, awesome.
Albert, I'm going to get this one wrong. Norki?
Albert. Hello, Albert.
Hi, Albert.
Hello,
Hello from South Africa, says Albert.
Oh.
Lisa Dion says hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Kieran Humble is here again.
Hi,
hey,
Kieran.
Kieran. Made it to the live watching from Southeast Alabama.
Wow.
Someone says yes, can hear great, but willing to change with someone who can't. I'm only joking. Marzi says, ciao, Mr. Ann, you well? Always great to see the die-hard supporters. Yes, Mr. Marzi. Yes. And you were here first this week, we know, so you get the chocolate fish.
I'm just tuning into the live so that I can get the link. Because I'm actually really excited to do this, because guess what? Because you're posting the link, I'm going to have no idea of whether this is going to work or not. So we're going to find out together. And I think this is going to work with any, but of course there's 1,000,001 recipes out there. So I can't completely say, oh yes, this is a 1-to-1 flour. I don't know that. You know what I mean? You need to try like 20 recipes before you can say that, I feel. But anyway.
Super Ron is here.
Hello, Super Ron. How are you doing? Oh, Ron has been posting lots on his channel.
I know. He says
like
good morning.
Every day.
Good morning, Mel, and everyone can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing, Ron? Paula says I got a name correct, and well done. Fantastic.
Nice.
That's making my day, because I normally butcher everything.
Oh, Veronica, Tiffany. Hello, Veronica. Okay, I'm being forward.
You skipped a few.
And Lily! Hello, Lily, how are you? Thank you for posting.
So you just made me redundant, basically.
Thank you for posting. I saw that, well, Lily posted a comment that
I'm just going to go sit down, don't worry about it.
That got held back, and I didn't know how to put it back into YouTube, but it went to a section where it was held for review. And what the comment was a link to African Keto Diet's way of making chicken flour. And she said, I watched the video, and African Keto Diet said that the way that she does it, it reduces the smell of chicken in your completed flour. So I thought, yay, yes, we can reduce the smell of chicken, because it does have, of course it's chicken, so it's going to smell like chicken. It does have that smell. So I did try it, and I have to say it smells less like chicken. So if you can, use African Keto Diet. I mean, whatever's better is going to be great for me.
Stop reading.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Oh, are you? Because it looked like you were reading all the comments. Just tell you want me to leave. I can
Stop
just
wasting time.
The only person who has said anything about something to make is Sunflower, who said muffins.
Muffins.
There's no recipe.
I need. Oh, Charlotte. Okay. Sorry. Carry on. I need a link, guys. I need a link because then everyone can see that recipe.
Yeah, Charlotte is here. Says it's going to be a while before I can test it, but I'm excited to try it.
Yay. Yes. Zoe Kids TV. Yes, people from all around the globe. That's why I like to try and help people in as many countries as I can. That's why there's, we've done worldwide links for the bamboo flour. I'm also working on something that is secret. And unfortunately, we had somebody watch one of our lives and then copy us. So unfortunately, I can't share any more secrets with you because they are mine. And it's not nice when somebody just goes and tries to, steal your stuff. So, but while I'm waiting for the link, I'm actually going to make a Bisquick recipe, and this one I'm going to share it here with you. I'm going to share the link with you. It's by All Recipes, which is a very reliable. There's one. There it is. It's a very reliable site, but it's not keto. It's just regular recipes, right? So we are first going to add 1 cup of all. What?
Before you do,
Is there a link? A link? I haven't seen anything.
no, I'll read some comments out. Yeah.
Yes.
Chef's asking, is it a non-keto link you're looking for, or one of your recipes?
No. It's a non-keto. Just pick your
Any recipe.
favorite recipe that you loved before keto. Because we want to keto-fy a non-keto recipe, right? That's what, and we're testing the flour. So there you go.
Okay. Cajun Dago says, anyone found a recipe? If not, here's one, but I don't see any link there. Sandy Reed says, good morning.
Hi, Sandy.
And she says she loves that site, Mel. I always look at the reviews too.
Yeah.
Sandy,
Yeah.
please don't wait for an hour before you roast me today. I was very disappointed last week.
Okay, so
Chef says, roger that.
So we need just a regular, like the one I'm doing for Bisquick. It's not a keto recipe. It's just a plain old unhealthy one.
Oh, Anna Matovich is here.
Hello, Anna. How are you?
Just to say hi and to like the live. Can't comment now. Fair enough, Anna.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So what are you doing now?
So now I'm just following All Recipes recipe for Bisquick, and it requires 1 cup of standard 00 flour, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, so
Okay, while you're doing that, Ron says that would be my mom's old-fashioned bread recipe. I'll have to dig it out and share it. I'm sure it can be converted to low carb.
nice. Okay, so this should weigh 120 grams. Let's see if that's what. Oh, they haven't put any grams. They haven't put any grams in the thing. Or I must have tightly packed that cup. So it needs to be 120. Yeah.
Lily says, okay, I don't understand how you would use your flour in a keto recipe. What would you substitute?
So Lily, if you say, for example, how can I say? Like I just posted the link for a regular recipe. It's a website called All Recipes, and they have a ton of recipes, but they are not keto. We need to test this flour to see that it behaves and acts and works like a regular flour in those recipes. So we want to take a regular recipe and try this flour in that regular recipe to see how it performs, if that makes sense.
Judy says she sent a link for Southern Biscuits. Does it not show?
No, it's not showing. Why isn't it?
Lainey said she sent a link for muffins, but it didn't show up.
Okay, can one of you just say which muffins, like what site? We'll go and get it ourselves. It's fine.
Lily says, oh, the light bulb went on. And now I have to read this one. Marzi says, Brother Christo, I demand politely, of course, I need you to bring out a recipe of your choice with this new flour and as the rapper Mr. Mel. All the new subscribers need to meet him.
That would be good.
Marzi, you know, it's funny. I'm going to show you a snippet of this. But, you know how, I'll just flash it in front of the camera. This is lyrics to a rap that I've been starting to write for next time I do appear on camera.
Okay, I did, for that all recipes, I did 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And I'm not going to add any salt because I feel like that chicken blend, flour blend, and I'm calling it clean keto flour, CK flour, like Calvin Klein. We're fancy.
Okay, a few issues here.
Yes? Nobody can post links, right?
Charlotte says, hey, I'm glad to be here with all you lovely people, watching keto science happen. Chef says they probably won't show the link so people can't spam. Cajun Dago sent another recipe, should be able to see this. Can't see it. Judy says I don't think it will let links show except from you.
Ah, that's a shame. That means my plan's not going to work. Okay, so
maybe you could just look like from a suggestion you could just look up something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so can somebody say where their recipe is from? You know, for example, was it Anna Olsen's muffins or Nigella's muffins? Or then we'll look it up ourselves and share the link here so everybody could get it. And yeah, we could follow along.
Okay, Zinnia Obando says hola from Costa Rica.
Hola.
William Spangler.
Hello, William. Nice to see you again, Will.
Says, hello, hope tooth is better. You like to talk, I like to listen. Now, here's some suggestions. Chef suggests something like a pizza pocket would be a good test subject.
A pizza pocket?
A pizza pocket. Judy, just a suggestion of a pizza pocket.
Okay.
Judy suggests or says, I'm happy with Mel's Bisquick recipe, then make Southern Biscuits with it.
Southern, we can do that.
Yep, and Lainey says Jumbo Muffins 3 Ways by Brian Lagerstrom.
Oh, that sounds so nice. I already started. Guys, what do you think? I've already started the Bisquick one, so would it be okay if we went with the Southern Biscuit recipe, just because I started it already? I was gonna do you know, whatever recipe you suggested and have my Bisquick going while the other recipe's baking, but why does this never, you know, we're caught with these surprising things during lives. It's annoying. Everything must just work the way we want it.
Paula says her suggestion is a brioche bun from YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, but Charlotte says sounds good to me.
Oh, okay. Thank you, guys.
William says Southern Biscuit good. Lisa says sounds good. Lady says yep, Southern Biscuit sounds good.
Southern Biscuit, eh?
So I think we're on like Donkey Kong.
I don't. The truth is, I've never baked with Bisquick. I always have baked from scratch. I've never used Carbquick or Bisquick. So I know a stick of butter is, how much butter do they want? 1 tablespoon, and I put 1 stick. Oh boy.
Okay. I would just slip that aside and start again.
No. Really?
Well, what are you going to do? You can't fish the butter out of it, can you?
Well, let's look up Southern Biscuits because maybe they have lots of butter in this. I'm going to fish this out for now.
Lily says you need to do a Zoom meeting. It would work that way if for
I would
sharing
love
links
to
and
do a
things.
Zoom meeting. Should we just move this to Zoom, guys? Oh.
Christiane Fisk says Yeppa's biscuit sounds good. Lily says yes, biscuits. Chef says biscuits are always good, plus they can be rolled out to make pizza. Oh, Jonna Farrell's here. Hello, Jonna.
Hello.
She says hello, everyone. Charlotte says, oh man, that is hilarious. Enough butter for me. Karen says Southern biscuit is what I had on my list of things to try.
Nice.
And Judy says just Google Bisquick drop biscuits. You just add milk. Man, I'm dyslexic at this hour.
Oh, okay.
Just add milk to your Bisquick mix, then drop the dough from a spoon and bake it.
Oh, okay. What's it? Bisquick drop biscuits.
Bisquick drop biscuits.
Bisquick drop.
You just add milk to your Bisquick mix, then drop the dough from a spoon and bake it.
Okay.
And Jonna says, back to the drawing board, happens to the best of us.
I'm doing lots of things at once is my problem.
This shows that you're real.
Yes.
Because if it can happen to you, then other people think that's not too bad.
Okay, so I found one by The Feathered. I'm actually just going to put the link in there. So I'll put the link in for everybody. So if you want to follow what I'm doing, you can. So here we go. Here's the link. Okay. Bisquick drop biscuits, simple something, whatever. Okay. Right. I need to get down to the ingredients. Oh gosh, there's lots of ads on this side. Okay.
Veronica Viskovich says maybe you could try putting into the microwave. I don't know what that was for. And Christiane says, always made impossible coconut pie from Bisquick. LOL, I always omitted coconut, added nutmeg, and made it egg custard pie.
Oh, yum.
And Karen says, Scott Peacock is a southern chef that has award-winning southern biscuits. Oh, Alice says the link doesn't show up.
Oh, so our links doesn't show up for them.
Well, the last one did. You did allrecipes.com, recipe something or other. That showed up.
Okay, so this one requires, I think I'm just going to read it out because it's not working for us.
Technical difficulty.
Okay, so I have roughly a tablespoon of that. So I still need, because this recipe requires 2.5 cups of flour. No, 2.5 cups of original Bisquick mix. All right.
Jonna says Chef Pierre is pretty good to follow.
Chef Pierre. Okay.
Chef Pierre.
Oops. So I'm just going to double those ingredients. I already had 2 tablespoons in there, and I'm doing again 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And why I'm putting, like the Bisquick recipe only called for 1.5 tablespoons, but I'm putting in 2 because there's like no gluten in this flour, so I want to try and perk it up, right? So let's mix that in. It's asking for 2.5 cups though. I'll be fine. The chicken flour is a little bit absorbent, so I think it's going to be fine.
I can hear the cogs turning.
Yes, there is a lot of math in baking, surprisingly. And I know. No, I think I was right to put a cup of butter in this thing, because with the Bisquick mix, it's meant to be like a dough, isn't it? Well, that's what I've seen. I haven't actually tried it, so.
I'm assuming you're asking yourself this question.
They will help me.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Excellent. If you're asking me, I got no clue.
1/3 cup of unsalted butter. And then 2/3 cup of milk. Okay?
I wonder if everybody's busy making it. The comments have stopped.
They're probably reading up on the recipe.
Chef says, make sure to hit that like. I'm guilty of forgetting. Thank you, Chef.
Chef, is this what Bisquick is supposed to look like? Isn't it meant to be a dough?
Charlotte says we're all paying rapt attention. Nice save, Charlotte. Would you like a shovel? Christiane says...
It's like a gummy flour, right. So I need to put more... But sorry, Bob. You saying Chris's thing?
You've read it already.
No, I was reading Random Keto. So I ended up using a stick of butter, 113 grams, because yeah, it was too dry.
Judy says Bisquick comes in a box like a flour.
Okay.
Christiane says Bisquick had a recipe for both drop or rolled biscuits. You can grab a Charlotte says you can grab a handful and it forms, but it's still dry, almost like kinetic sand. Okay. You have no idea what kinetic sand is like, do you?
How do you know? How do you know?
Just a guess.
How would you know?
Do you?
I didn't know you my whole life.
Do you know what kinetic sand is?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Cajun Dago says Bisquick is not a dough, it's a mix.
Okay. But we're going to try and emulate the kinetic sand feel. If I can be bothered mixing all this butter in.
Jonna, I'll read that other one next, but Jonna says, hey girl at Random Keto, miss seeing you online. And I agree, Charlotte, you need to start posting videos. But Charlotte says, oh no, I started an argument. With a laughing emoji and my bad. Oh no, trust me, Charlotte, I can start arguments without any help.
This is actually quite mild. We have full-on domestics in our lives and people find it hilarious. And I think we also kind of forget that the camera's rolling. So it's all good.
And then I get to sleep in the dog kennel with the dog.
Oh, you do not.
Christiane says Bisquick looks like a dry powder directly in the box. Oh, Charlotte says, I miss this community so much too. I'm about to come out with a video explaining why. It's a surprise.
Good. We love surprises.
Chef says, you just added to the show, Random Keto.
This is feeling very good. I want to show them.
Yeah, you can bring it all
I'm
the way
getting
up,
there.
Phil.
This is feeling very good. Oh. What is wrong with me today? This is, yeah, this feeling, it is like,
We'll blame the surgery.
sort of like a moist flour.
Charlotte says her and her husband are the same. Chef says he can relate. Charlotte says that looks right.
Okay, so I used a stick of butter, 113 grams, to 2 cups of chicken flour, because I know people are going to want to make this Bisquick. And then I used 4 tablespoons of baking powder. That's it. 3 ingredients: your keto flour and your baking powder, 4 tablespoons, and 1 stick of butter. And that is feeling. I could play with that all day. All right, time to.
Jonna says that's how it's supposed to look, gritty looking.
Yes, it's certainly looking gritty. Okay, that's exciting. All right, time to wash my hands. It smells bakey. You want to smell it?
I can smell it.
It smells like baked goods, like a like a shortcake biscuit, like a plain vanilla.
Yeah. It smells like magic is about to happen, is what it smells like.
All right. Can you please help me with the ingredients, or no? You can tell me no if you want to. I'm asking very nicely.
What do you need?
So, on top of what's in the Bisquick, they require 2 teaspoons of baking powder on top of that. And then 1/3 cup of cold unsalted butter on top of what I put in. Okay, well, look, we're going to go with it because it says 2.5 cups of Bisquick mix, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, so we will just trust the process. 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Okay, William says everything I know about Bisquick is that hang on. It's a mixture of flour, shortening, baking. God. Don't laugh at my disability.
No. I'm gonna cry. Baconing. Did you say?
I hope you sprained something. I'll start again, William, and I apologize for butchering that. Everything I know about Bisquick is that it's a mixture of flour, shortening, baking powder, and salt. It isn't dry, but still more like a flour from the box. 1/3 stick to a cup of flour, question mark.
1 full stick. So it's 113 grams. 113 grams of butter to 2 cups of flour and 4 tablespoons of baking powder. That's what was in. That's what I did to make up the Bisquick mix. But hey, we don't even know if this is going to work. So hopefully it does.
William's laughing at us.
No, William's laughing at you.
We're in this together. Lily says, when I married my husband at the altar, I said, I will love you, honor you, but I will not obey you.
Love it.
That's what Mel got.
It's because we're more cleverer than them.
We let you think so anyway.
I'm just,
Jonna says, Lily, I can see a divorce in your future, and lots of laughing emojis. What have we done?
Okay, so
now, did you need me to get some input? Or
just the almond milk, please, because it's calling for 1/3 cup of unsalted butter, 2/3 cup of milk.
Judy says, keep it simple. Just add some milk to your Bisquick to make a dough. Is that what you want the almond milk for?
Oh, yes. But Judy, I've already started adding the things from the recipe? Must I fish it out or what should I do? It's okay, give me cream. We don't have to use almond milk. I know how to make, this is how I have my milk, how I make my milk every day. So using a 1/3 cup, so we need 2/3 cup.
Anything else?
Well, Judy's thrown a spanner in the works. Do I need to take this butter out of here then?
Hang on, let's see. William said close enough. Judy says keep going.
Oh, it's with the recipe or just add the milk like?
Just in life in general, I think. No, Judy, I don't know. Judy, what do we keep going with? Philip Moon. Hi, Philip.
Hi, Philip.
New commenter. Says, great work.
Thank you.
Lily says they've been married for 50 years.
Ah.
I always say the same thing, like murderers get out in less time.
Okay.
Philip says, have a nice weekend. Big like dear.
Thank you, Philip.
Karen says the butter is crumbled into the flour mixture.
Yes, I did that.
Marzi says, oh, Marzi, you're still here. I thought you disappeared. 50 years, yay for you and Mrs. Albright. Man, I can't speak English. Judy says, I just had a simpler recipe, but yours will be good. Keep going with what you're doing.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, Judy.
Okay, so you have
Right.
your cream. What else do you need?
That's it. It is smelling divine. Can you smell that I'm using chicken? I'm sure that's chicken flour and not all the almond flour blend. Why is it smelling so good? Do you smell chicken?
No.
And the problem too is that
No, that's definitely chicken.
That's chicken.
Yep.
Yes, because that's my batch from the freezer. So the other week we tested this flour with mug cakes, and the mug cakes actually came out better than the almond flour version. So for some reason, the chicken flour blend bakes better than the almond flour blend. So if you are nut free and if you decided to use the clean keto version of this flour, you're going to get better baking, which is just absolutely phenomenal to me. Okay, so now it's looking like wet sand, which I think might still be okay.
Oh. John says, I think this is to Lily. So you've been telling fibs. Like my parents been married for over 68 years. Compromise is the name of the game.
For the men, yes, compromise is the name of the game. I'm just being really obnoxious. You should see the look I got. It was like.
If the wind changes, my face will stay that way. Judy says butter smells good, and Jonna says Judy loved the smell and taste of butter.
So it's the butter, okay. All right, so to make my milk, I did half cream and half water, and I need 2/3 cup of milk.
Marzi says, sorry for the little delay, bro. I'm in between spinning vinyl. This bloody hard. You're doing what you're doing, Marzi. And Charlotte says she can imagine the look. Yeah, it's like someone just swallowed a lemon.
Okay, so 1/3 cup. 84 plus 84?
168.
168. Okay, so that's how much milk we added. And then, okay, preheat the oven to 425. So I'm just really low here. 425. Okay.
Chef says LMAO, quote unquote, for the men. I reckon, Chef. And he also says, wise advice, Mel, and Chris knows it. Chef, whose side are you on? William says, can biscuits be too butter? I know what he's going to answer back, by the way. He'll be on your side. William says, can biscuits be too buttery? As long as they are flaky consistently, we are good.
That's true. Because, and he's saying that because I added a ton of butter.
Ton of butter, yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that, actually. Lily says, I wonder if it has to do with the protein. That is the reason why it bakes better. And yes, sir, I have lied and lied, but thrown a compliment and hubby doesn't have a clue.
That is just awesome.
That's all. That's brilliant. I love that, Lily. Marzi says, trying to send you both a super chat, but just as it's about to confirm, it bums out.
Our super chat's not playing ball today.
I don't know. It seems like
Our live things.
John is also laughing at Lily's comment. Oh, here we go. Chef says he's on the side of reality. Wow. I hope you don't get splinters sitting on the fence, Chef. Oh, Marzi Mars sent a super thanks. Thank you, Marzi.
Thank you, Marzi. Thank you so much.
You're a good man.
Probably his third try. All right, so I've been mixing. There's the dough. And I'm going totally blind. I've never, I think I've said this before, but I've never done anything with Biz or Carb Quick. And certainly I haven't made this recipe, but this dough's looking really good for a biscuit dough.
Well, Judy says your dough should be thick like scones. I would say that.
That is perfectly
That is perfect.
thick like scone. That is just like a scone texture too, because you can shape it. Yeah.
She said it looks great.
Okay.
Marzi says, don't worry, I'll get around it somehow. Oh, you did get around it, Marzi, and thank you again, mate. Carnivore's Carolyn.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn. I just kicked the camera. Have you tried butter powder to make your Bisquick with? No, this is the first time.
No, it's my very first time making Bisquick. I picked the quickest recipe because we're doing a live. So I'm trying to, that's why I picked the fastest. But if this, okay, for flaky tint, do not overmix. Oops, okay, do not overmix. Right, time to wash the hands. Right.
Donna says that was super nice of you, Marzi Mars. And I could not agree more.
Thank you so much.
Marzi's one of our biggest supporters.
Yeah.
Judy says just pinch off little pieces and flatten them. Want them to cook quick.
Okay. Like a tablespoon's size worth, I think. I don't know. We'll see. You want them to cook quickly, she says. Yeah. So you can't have big pieces.
I think Judy's Mr. Calling as a Bisquick expert.
Yes. Okay, so they say use a tablespoon to measure out your thing. So that sounds about right. Grease and line. Baking sheet with parchment paper, using a tablespoon or ice cream scoop, scoop the batter onto the prepared baking sheet 2 inches apart. The recipe will not make 6 to 8 biscuits. What are they talking? This is a lot of dough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Well, you put half a trailer load of butter into it, so that might be the reason why.
I did. I'm just getting some baking paper so that I can line the sheet.
Don't worry, I'll hold the floor down over here.
Thank you. Alrighty. So.
Do you want me to clear some of the
We're out of room!
You want me to clear some of my way?
Yes, please.
Judy says just want them to cook quickly because What?
It does have an exceptionally high temperature, so I can see exactly what Judy's saying. I understand what
she
you're
says she
saying.
wants them to cook quickly because it's live.
Yes.
Yeah, which makes sense. Hello, peeps.
Thank you. I'll move this too.
I just put my hand like
Sorry,
right in
I
the spot.
made a big fat mess.
Every live, I spend I don't know how long afterwards.
Are you trying to talk yourself up? Guess what? Everyone cleans their kitchen.
No one cleans their kitchen as much as me.
At least you're making yourself useful.
That is unnecessary.
Okay, so I need a tablespoon. So dump the tablespoon in per cookie, right?
Alright, chef says, I can't remember recipes growing up that didn't involve Bisquick. From dumplings to pancakes, tortillas, anything and everything could be made with it.
I'm not going to use this tablespoon. It's not playing ball.
Are you having problems?
Yes.
Lily says, if the biscuits don't work out, you can use them as missiles and throw them at your hubby when he misbehaves. Hey, Lily, excuse me.
Oh, I love that idea. Okay.
You do not need ideas of how to abuse.
The help.
Yeah.
The help.
Men don't tell. Charlotte says, I just want to be able to make pancakes from a mix, just like the add water days for me and my toddlers. LOL.
Yeah, and I mean, if this works, it's going to allow us to be able to use all the Bisquick recipes online. So for me, this is very exciting. Bisquick pancakes, biscuits, you name. There are so many. Well, I haven't made them, but I was looking online and I thought, what a fun idea.
I'm resigning.
Why?
Because Charlotte now says, good idea, Lily. Chef says, do it. As in, do throw the stuff at me. Ella's laughing at Lily as well. Oh, here we are. A sensible comment from someone. Judy says, biscuits can be any size, just choosing small for live.
Yes.
William says, no one cleans their kitchen as much as me. Good compromise.
Yes, because you get to eat all the goodies that come out of there. And, you know, when somebody else was messing up the kitchen to create some delectable thing, you know, to satisfy you, you weren't helping. So you should do the cleanup.
I know, and that's actually how I was brought up, is that those who do the cooking don't do the cleaning. And that's really where it all started from anyway.
Yeah.
I am so offended. Ron says, I love pancakes and eat them any time of the day. I'll have to make a new series of pancake videos, easy peasy. Ooh, I like me some pancakes.
Just trying to go fast here. And, oh guys, you know how almond flour burns? Like it can, there's a fine line between it being baked and then going straight onto burn, and that's how we were baking with foil and all that. Chicken flour does not burn.
Give it to me. I'll test that theory.
Can you please get the loaf in the fridge? It's not the Pullman loaf, it's the other one, because that one was baked without foil.
There's 4 loaves in here.
All right.
This one?
Yes,
This one?
the one, yeah. That's the ordinary, because I'll show them the results.
I swear this stuff is the spawn of Satan. There we go.
Thank you. I'm just going to put that in the oven. Oh, 400 is good enough.
Oh, 100.
Space that apart nicely. All right, here we go. Into the oven.
Okay, so Paula says, I want to see the end result, but got an errand. Love you both.
Come back, Paula, and then fast forward to the end.
Yeah, this will post up as a video after the live finishes. So if you miss it now, Paula, don't worry, you can replay it.
But chicken flour bread, it's not burned. I haven't covered this. What?
No, you carry on.
I didn't cover this with foil, and it's baked in my old loaf pan without the lid, and it doesn't burn. So that's amazing.
Judy says it looks fabulous.
Thank you.
Lily says she thinks that pancakes would work, and I still believe that it has to do with the protein that makes the difference. What made me smile, what made me smile is she says, and I love to pick on young, handsome men.
Oh, you're handsome, love. Are you handsome?
I'll take the young or the handsome or both. Thank you, Lily. You'll keep me going for another week. Judy says bread looks fabulous.
Thank you.
Marzi says, here, let me show you once again. Oh, wow. I get what you mean, Marzi. Marzi sent another super chat. Super thanks.
Oh, my goodness.
Saying,
Thank you,
are
Marzi.
amazing. Thank you, Marzi. You're a legend.
So, should we try and make pancakes with this thing? Because I feel like that's a lot of biscuits. So, I think all I need to do is thin out the batter, right? And then I can make pancakes. I think. So, let's do it.
There's no such thing as too many biscuits.
Yeah, because now that that's done, oh, they're looking so good.
Do you want to time that?
No.
No?
I'm gonna eyeball it because they're little, so I think maybe 5 minutes. Oh.
William says, what do you top keto pancakes with? Syrup seems kind of anti-keto. Well,
There is keto friend. Yeah, get our syrup that we like to use. There's keto friendly syrups, and they're actually amazing. You can't taste. It do be picky about your brands. That's all I'm gonna say.
We haven't got any of that queen one left, but we do have this one.
No, I actually chucked the queen one away because the Lakanto one is amazing. Yeah.
There you go, William. Hopefully you can see that. Maple flavoured syrup with monk fruit sweetener, no added sugar. And the macros on that, or the nutritional information, per serve 0.4 of a gram of carbs. So I think it's probably about the best you're going to do for maple syrup. Charlotte says extra milk or water and pancakes, a dash of vanilla.
A dash of vanilla, okay. What about sweetener? I feel like we should get some sweetener in the pancakes, don't you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Judy says, yes, Chris is handsome, from a 70-year-old woman. Thank you, Judy.
I'm so lucky because it's only the ladies in your age bracket that think he's good looking.
What are you trying to say?
They're very kind to you, that's all.
They are beautiful women, and I'm very happy to receive compliments from anybody.
And very lucky.
Charlotte says, if you're not clean keto, there's zero sugar carb syrups. Yep. Lily says, or a flatbread. Judy says sugar-free syrup is great. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be using a half cup of the Bisquick mix. And bear in mind, ladies and gents, I actually ended up using way more. It was a stick, and to get the batter like this, oops, to get the batter like this. I don't think it's meant to be so buttery, but this is from the biscuits. So I think I'm going to start out with a half cup of this mix plus half cup of just water and then a dash of vanilla.
Charlotte says you can cut up strawberries or blueberries, top it with a bit of keto sweetener and water, and let set to pour over.
Yeah.
Marzi says 71, Mrs. Duran. No way, you don't sound a day past 50.
I love how Marzi looks after the ladies.
Yeah,
he's very good like
he's
that.
a good man. Jonna has said the same, maple syrup, Macanto. Charlotte says homemade keto whipped cream, sweetener would definitely help.
Yes, we do it.
Judy says thanks Marzi, but I feel every year. Chef says ouch, don't be so mean to Chris. He's talking to you with that one.
Me?
Yes, you.
You don't know what happened before, Chef. I might be, you know, a disgruntled employee.
Why? What did I do?
I don't know, I'm just saying.
Hang on, you're the boss of this. How can you be a disgruntled employee?
I'm so not the boss.
Jonah says use allulose.
It's too late. I already used monk fruit, so I'm sure it's fine.
Love it. I'm gonna wait till you finish with that.
What?
Charlotte says, oh, I think he's handsome and I'm 25.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm now hitting the younger demographic. But
That defeats my whole theory.
But she says the video is a tad blurry at her end with laughing emojis. Thanks, Charlotte, I think.
I need some cream in here, I feel.
Lily says she's 70 years old too. LOL. William says, thanks all, I did see the brand. Good. Christiane says, example, 2 cups Bisquick, mix 1 cup milk, 2 large eggs.
Or to make what? To make pancakes.
I don't know. Christiane, what does that make? I'm sure it must be pancake. Judy says the video is crystal clear here in the USA. Charlotte says she fixed it. Well, I won't come back on camera now so I don't destroy that mystery for you, Charlotte. Christiane says pancakes.
Oh, so I'm meant to... So can you read the thing to me again?
Were you not listening the first time?
No, I was. I know these eggs that are meant to go in. So what was it?
It was, example, 2 cups of Bisquick.
Yes.
Mix 1 cup milk, 2 large eggs.
1 cup milk, 2 large eggs. Our biscuits are ready.
Ooh. Da-da-da-da. Wow. God, they smell good.
God, that smells good.
I'm prepared to burn myself just to have one.
I can't do it. It's soft. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
What can't you do?
I can't. But look at this. Can you see?
Closer if you can.
Like that?
Yep. Wow.
I'm burning. That is amazing. Oh my god.
How you just burnt your fingers and now you just go and bite one.
My mouth can tolerate more. Okay. Let's do the pancakes.
Judy says good job on the biscuits, yummy.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do 1 egg because I only did.
Christiane says that looks yummy. Ah, it smells so good. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
looks like pancake batter.
Yeah. All right, we'll get rid of this. Could you set up the pan for me, please?
The pan?
Yeah. I want to show them the pan. I want to do it in front of them.
Yeah.
So I'm just-
Okay, whatever that was, it can't fall any further.
it's just so messy here.
Now, what have you been doing? Now, what? How do you want?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's all right?
That's fine, yeah. Let's go to a medium heat.
Judy asks, are you heating a skillet to cook your pancakes?
Yes. Actually, I'll use something else.
Ooh.
An actual pancake thing. Does it work on this? Yes.
If it doesn't have an E on that display, then that's fine. Oh, Judy says ignore my question, it was before.
They've cooled down now, but I don't know if you can get an idea of how soft those are.
You can.
You want to try?
Yes, please.
No nuts.
Charlotte says, I always told myself I could never go full carnivore, but with chicken flour to make pancakes, it could be a possibility. Maybe.
Absolutely.
Lily says they look wonderful. Judy said, oh, yeah. Sorry, ignore my question. It was before Mel told you to do it. Yeah, okay. Misty Dawn.
Hello.
Hi,
Misty.
Mel and Mr. Mel from Iowa. Hi, Misty.
Hi.
I've never commented, but I just love your recipes so much. And especially because you don't dump piles of allulose and other sugar alcohols into them. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Charlotte says they look so good. Now, these things are gorgeous.
Do you detect a slight chicken taste?
No?
Oh, okay. I did put vanilla in that, I did.
You know, those things you did last week, the little mud cake thingies?
Yeah. No
I couldn't
chicken
taste the
taste
chicken
in
in there
there.
either. I smelt it while you were cooking it last week.
Yes, while I noticed that too, while it's baking in the oven, you do get like how can I say, a mild chicken smell, but then you can't, oh, look at this, just like pancakes, look at this. Holy moly.
William says, I'm ready to try the biscuits now. Email me one, please.
Email.
On its way, William. Charlotte says, same. And Judy says, this recipe is a winner. The Bisquick. Yes, Judy, very much. You did great.
Thank you.
Christiane says, you may need to butter or grease that pan for sticking. I think...
It's a non-stick. It's really good.
Ah, okay. I thought you were finding that out right now.
I need to flip.
Charlotte says it's fluffing up so beautifully.
Oh.
It's stuck, isn't it?
No, it's not stuck. It's just delicate. So I need to get a. I don't think this thing is very good, by the way. I might be able to do it. We'll just be patient.
Donna says it looks great. Judy says Christiane, she has enough butter in the dough.
Yeah.
Misty says, I made your chicken flour last weekend and have been eagerly awaiting these recipes. Looks so good, very excited to try.
Thank you, Misty.
Marzi says, Crystal, you missed my last message. It was down. What does that mean? Sorry, Marzi, I'm going back. The last message I had, you said you sent a super thanks and said you are amazing. What did I miss? Another one? No. Marzi, what did I miss, mate? William says, do they bubble through like regular pancakes?
Yep, they bubble. Hit the rewind button and enlarge the screen.
Jonna says hers did when she made them.
So John has made pancakes with chicken flour. With Bisquick. Wow.
That's not bad. Judy says, wow, pancake looks great.
Alright, I'm going to take this off. I think it was just a little, you just have to be a little bit gentle when you are flipping it over. As you saw, mine's got a little tear there because it's my first one. But yeah, they're really good. Way better than almond flour, because with almond flour ones, it's a fine line between being cooked and burning. But this one's, it's very forgiving, I feel. Look at this, look at this. You can see the bubbles.
Charlotte says her mouth is watering from that flip. Jonna says she's going to make them again. Lily says the pancakes look great, but maybe a tad less liquids.
Maybe, yes. And the nice thing, you're making it, you know, for yourself. So do as you like. This is like from biscuits to thing. It's not the proper pancake recipe, I feel, because yeah, that's a biscuit mix, and then we just added water in it and an egg and cream.
Jonna's going to make them again because she's craving them. Charlotte says the first pancake is always just a sacrificial lamb. It doesn't count.
Well, let's try this again, shall? Oh, yeah. Let's try this again.
Jonna says true, Charlotte. Judy sends love hearts and love heart smiley face thingies.
Ah.
Chef says, I have found incorporating parchment paper with pancakes on keto makes the perfect pancake.
What does that mean? I need to put...
And he said it looks delicious.
I need to put the parchment... I've watched Chef do his thing with the tortillas. So is he saying...
parchment paper on the thing?
Down first.
Chef, can you confirm or deny? And Veronica says, is this also for waffles? Can you make waffles with this?
Well, I use the same batter for pancakes and waffles because it comes out right.
It does. William says, nice, we'll be trying this soon.
Well, while we're waiting for Chef, let's just add one. And do take note, the bubbles, people. Take note of the bubbles. I don't know, can you spot that? I don't want to mess with the pancake.
Yep, you can. Yes, parchment paper down first and then flip the thing as a whole.
Flip the whole with the paper over here.
Yeah. And Charlotte says, okay, fine, I may have to make/order some chicken flour.
Nice. Woo.
To me, that just
and they're fluffing
looks
up.
like normal pancake batter.
Yep. Okay, so I'm converted. I'm going to keep Bisquick with me forever because it's like you throw in a couple of other things and then you can make this and that and that and that. I'm sold.
Chef says the parchment paper will release when you flip it.
Yep.
April Ep says, hey.
Oh, look.
Hey, April.
The second one didn't even split. It's perfect. Sorry, April. Sorry. I'm excited. I was excited about the food. Come on. Please read out the greeting.
I didn't say anything.
I'm going to read it myself then.
Are you asking about April's comment?
Yes.
She says, hey, with a hand going.
Oh, hi, April. Oh, man. This is awesome.
It actually looks a little bit crepey.
Yeah, I think if it was thinner, it would be...
Ooh.
What, you want crepes
I
tomorrow?
haven't had crepes since I started
I'll make
keto.
you crepes. You haven't asked me for crepes. Well, there you go. That's number 2. And number 2 is unbroken. Oh, that's a bit hot. Unbroken.
Did it cool
This
down?
is not a good idea. All right.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do this enough so that you can see it. Chef says nice second outcome. And
I honestly thought I would need the baking paper, but if you find that well, that is a super non-stick. It's by Chef Made. It's the same people that make the Pullman loaf that I showed you the other day. So it's good quality. So it's super non-stick. If you have a pan that isn't so great, like in terms of non-stick, use your parchment or baking paper. Put that down first, then dump your batter onto the baking paper. When it comes time to turn over, you just pick up the paper and you flip it back onto the thing, and that's gonna work fine. Or you can just leave your no, I think that's what Chef means anyway.
Judy says your pan is getting hotter, which is making the pancakes better. Kathy has asked, did you post the Bisquick recipe? I'm sure it's a must-have also.
I did not yet.
No, because you couldn't post it in the comments, right?
This is sort of our test kitchen, Kathy. When you get to see everything that we're planning for in the future, but during our lives. So we reveal all the, in an indirect way, all the things that are coming up in the channel. And I love testing recipes in front of you guys so you can see, the result with me. They don't always work, but
Well, that's the fun.
this time it worked.
Misty says, yes, please. As in she would like a pancake.
Oh, yes.
Judy says, recipe success.
Yes, recipe
Definitely,
success.
Judy.
Definitely. Wow. That is just awesome. I better make more biscuits, right?
They won't last long.
No, not with you in the house.
Why must you fat shame me on every live?
Fat shame you.
Karen says, is this the flour blend with bamboo fiber?
Yes, it is. It's the chicken flour. That's made with chicken flour. That's made with chicken flour. And that's made with chicken flour.
William says, test kitchen, fun kitchen, thanks for inviting us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Kathy says, I do enjoy watching, I have a hard time being patient. You're in good
Oh.
company, Kathy. You're in very, very
Can
good
you
company.
see, I'll even burn my hands so I don't have to wait. All right, let's keep going.
When God was handing out patience, you were right at
No,
the back of the line.
I don't have any. And it's not a good thing for somebody who cooks to not have any patience. But it is what it is. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. Would you prefer more pancakes or would you prefer more cookies?
Oh, goodness me.
I reckon if I made that batter more runny, you could get crepes. Or maybe, I think if we shouldn't have added baking powder because crepes are really super thin, right? So I think if we didn't add baking powder to the mix, we could have very easily got crepes out of that.
I'd say you probably, yeah, it looks pretty good. Even with the baking powder, it looks pretty close. What?
I'm talking to you as if you know a thing.
I know, and I'm trying to, like, you know, converse back like I do know something.
No, it's like kind of fake it till you make it, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna do this from now on because you insist on talking to me about cooking stuff.
I would much rather ask Judy, I think, or you know, one of our expert cooks. Right.
Kieran says he's still waiting on his bamboo fiber. Can't wait. Something to smear more butter on.
Oh yes.
Lily says, so no need to use xanthan gum. I am like you, Mel. I want to get away from it as it's been a little tough on the stomach.
Yes. No xanthan gum at all. If you don't like gelatin powder, you don't even have to use a plant-based gelatin. You can get yourself some konjac powder and do the conversion between gelatin and konjac powder, because I hear konjac powder is actually amazing, and I'm kind of sad for not trying it out before I release this video, but as promised, I'm not going to change the recipe. It's going to stay the same. You've got to customize it to, you know, your needs and what you want to use. But yeah, I'm getting away from xanthan gum. I've had tummy issues with it in the past. You'll see that it's in some of my recipes, and like in my pasta recipe, and it's fortunate for me that I don't eat pasta every day and tortillas every day. I have a variety, right? I do, however, eat bread every day. So I didn't want it in my bread. So, yeah.
Ella is curious if she can make dumplings like our German ones out of it.
So I know various dumplings. Which dumplings are the German? Are the German dumplings like my dumplings?
Look in the camera and ask Ella, because you're asking me and I have no idea.
But you went to Germany.
I went to Germany, so now I know everything forwards and backwards about German cuisine, culture, architecture.
So tell me, when you went over there, did you just have schnitzel every night?
I literally had, I forget what it was called. It was like Feinschmecker Schnitzel or something. I had it every single day. Because it came on a plate about the size of that oven tray that you're putting in there. So that was all I had. Charlotte says, can you make pasta with it?
With the chicken flour? With this, no, I wouldn't say. But I'm going to come up with, Charlotte, I have just got a regular pasta. You know how they dump the flour on the counter, they make a well in the center, and they dump their eggs and whatever in there to make the pasta? That's what I'm going for.
Yes, the chicken flour, she says.
So, yes. So, I'm going to do a regular, I think, honestly, I just want to reference regular recipes and show you guys how it comes out with the chicken flour, because it does work. So I think, yeah, a regular pasta video What are you laughing at?
This is my smug face.
A regular pasta recipe should work just fine.
My smug face is because Karen says, I'm a 66-year-old lady and think you are cute. So I think that's 4 now. They've said they think I'm either...
They're coming out in sympathy, love.
I'll take it. I'll take it. When I'm down, you can either kick me or compliment me. So I'll take the compliment. Kathy says she brought her property and home cooking. Maybe no patience is a cooking trait. Christiane says roll out that biscuit dough, cut it into diamond shapes, drop into boiling broth, cover, let simmer for 10 minutes, remove lid, simmer 10 minutes, slippery dumplings in south.
What? Cut
No,
into
you've got to have
diamonds.
boiling broth and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, okay. But what if we boil this? So do this and then boil it and then see what happens? Is that what you're saying?
It was for making dumplings. I think that was to answer Ella's question. Charlotte says that would be amazing. Judy says yes, Christiane. Jonna says LOL.
Well, we'll
Jonna,
see.
I feel like Jonna's laughing at me, but I don't know.
No, she's laughing with you, love. With. Always with.
Yes, Karen says yes, chicken and dumplings. Jonna says try it and let's find out.
Yes.
So, do you want these instructions again? Oh, look. We have another one. Ella says, I'm 53 and yes, Chris, you are cute, handsome and funny. Thanks, Ella. Thanks, Ella.
I feel like people are, like, you guys are being coerced into saying this. You know, if I don't want to say something, I just be quiet.
But clearly they want to say something. And look, we foster open communication on our lives, so they're free to comment. Hey, it's not like I'm asking them to say this. The people see what they see, you know, and it's...
They don't see you, they see me.
must be my dulcet tones behind the camera.
Okay, could you please put the kettle on? Just so we can go faster. I'll put the kettle on.
Sorry.
You're slow. You're too infatuated with the compliments coming through.
No, I just saw another message from Marzi. He's saying, Mrs. Duran, are you seeing my messages? Because it seems they're not reaching Chris for some bizarre reason. I've sent 3 previous messages and no result. Marzi, I've got all your messages, mate. I don't know what messages are missing.
I'm also trying to find them.
Health Hollow, just joined. I'm late, so I don't know what kind of dough that is.
Hello.
Is it your chicken flour?
It's the chicken flour, and what we did was we got a regular recipe off All Recipes website, you know, where they use regular 00 standard flour, and we made our own Bisquick, and it works. It works for pancakes, and we're gonna now test that with making dumplings. We just have the jug or the kettle boiling, so sorry for the noise, but the hot water will make it go quicker. So we'll see what this dough does in boiling hot water if it makes dumplings.
Chef says you better quit blowing Chris's head up now. Jonna agrees with Ella.
Thank you, Help Hello. Huh?
Thank you, who?
Help Hello. Keep going.
Do you need this anymore?
He's closed my computer.
Chef says I think you'll make a beautiful couple. I'm not...
Oh, thank you. Oh, somebody's finally included me in this fest, Christopher compliment saga.
Paulo says, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Charlotte says, I agree with Chef, they're cute together.
Oh, thank you. It's nice when young people say old people are cute.
Lily says, Margie, refresh your page, you might see them then.
Let's just use up this thing.
Health Hollow says, I just adore you two. I can't wait to try out this dough.
I better get my other cookies.
Judy says, to make it easy on the dumplings, you can just drop little flattened lumps of dough into the boiling broth.
Oh, okay. But guys, look, this was the dough before. This was the dough before, and then look how I'm burning. Sorry. It puffs up really nicely. But yeah, give you an idea of how the dough expands.
Wow.
So good.
Charlotte says, oh, come on, y'all are not old.
I'm double your age, Charlotte. So there you go. I'm just going to make more dumplings. Well, I don't know if it's going to be dumplings. We'll see.
Ella says, German dumplings are a round ball. Judy says, beautiful biscuits.
Thank you. They really are. Okay, let's turn this on. Thank you. That should be enough.
Charlotte says, the prime of your life. The older I get, the younger old seems.
I honestly think I am so much happier in the latter part of my years. I think maybe from early 30s, I sort of settled into my personality and I gained so much more confidence. It just, you know, I felt like the 20s were very unsettling. You know, you have drama with friends, you don't know who's your true friend, you have lots of them. And when you're in your 30s, that all narrows down and your pathway in life becomes very clear, I feel. For me anyway. Anyway.
Ella says usually the dumplings are ready when they're floating on top of the water.
Okay.
Chef says, how old is all mindset? I just wish I could tell my body that. And Judy says, amen, random keto. I also agree with the chef. You get to a point where your knees click so much you think they're actually trying to communicate with you.
Okay, so. We are getting ready for the dumplings to... Right.
Karen says, German dumplings can be made of several things, potatoes or breadcrumbs. Jonna says you're only as old as you feel. What's your saying?
You're only as old as the man you feel.
And I'm 5 years younger.
Honestly, I don't think this works as a dumpling. Not this recipe anyway. I think we have to do, there's just far too much butter in it. I want to show them what's happening. There's just far too much butter in it and the dough, the balls are actually disintegrating. So I don't think this is going to work. Let me just put this on here so they can see. But this is what the dough has done. It's disintegrating and yeah, I honestly think there's just far too much butter in here. We did put a lot of butter in. But anyway. So the answer, Ella, is no, this recipe is not. But guys, look at us. We started off making Bisquick drop biscuits, and then we took those drop biscuits and made pancakes with it. I don't think it was ever going to work with everything, but I think if we just kept the Bisquick recipe by itself, and then, you know, instead of adding all the biscuit ingredients, we kept the Bisquick recipe separate and then tried all these things, I think it would have turned out better. Oh no, I'm not going to mess with that.
So Judy says it was a very deep philosophy that you had before. Charlotte says, well, I'm ready to embrace that for sure. My husband is turning 30 in less than a week.
Oh wow.
Judy is busy laughing.
Yes.
William says, I'm 62 and I'm 62 and sorry, Chris. Tuned in for Mel. Lucky bloke that you are.
Yay! That's
And
two
one
for me,
for you,
but
so
like,
two for you.
but like 7 for you.
Yeah. But it kind of goes without saying that you're beautiful. So, you know,
No, it doesn't.
I'm that kind of unassuming where, you know, you don't really think I'm handsome until someone points it out. And then you might agree or you might not agree.
I think it's all individual, and honestly, when you get to this age, it kind of is what it is. If somebody thinks you're good looking, hey, great, but it doesn't matter. You guys know how it is. You probably think, oh, I couldn't give a toss about what the next person thinks of me. But yeah.
Chef says, 30, those were the days. Yes,
Oh, yes,
remember
30.
well. Marcy says, thank you, Mrs. Albright. I did refresh the browser. I've sent you a screenshot to the VIP line, Christo. Okay.
Ah.
There were some messages
So
that I
his
think went
comments
missing
just-
somewhere. But
yeah.
these ones are coming through. Anyways, all those goodies look, smell, and lucky Christo for being the taste tester. Marzi, you need to be here, my friend. I remember the early days when I got to taste test too, but the lovin' has disappeared.
Well, this is what they look like underneath. I'll show you all sides.
We'll need to send Mr. Bombastic a care package, I think.
Very soft. Gosh. Almost like marshmallows with a little bit of crunch on top. That's how soft it is. I'm super impressed. I'll be honest with you guys. I think the ultimate thing for me is if this dough mix can make challah bread. If it can make challah bread for me, that's it. It'll be the ultimate, and I will sing its praises even more.
You and this bloody challah bread.
I know. I want challah bread.
This, if you ever wonder what determination looks like in like a person, it's this. Cajun Day says, still watching but haven't been commenting.
It's all right.
Charlotte says, we're all here for Mel because you glow.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Chef says, yours interaction is amazing. You just save people from wasting dough.
Yes. I think that's what I like to do, is see what I do and then, see if it works. So, because the flour blend is already expensive. So, why waste it? I'd much rather one person doing it and then several people get the information. Makes sense, right? So.
Judy says it's all in good fun about the looks. Yes.
Yes, it is. Of course, it's all jokes.
Oh, Kathy said it would need eggs because Karen is now saying, I agree with Kathy, eggs would be the binder. And Christiane says, why? As in just the letter Y. Oh,
No, there was no egg in that. What's Chris doing
Christian
now?
just commented Y, right? Just the letter
Yeah.
Y. And then further on says, oopsie, ignore the Y, just accidentally touched my phone. No, we shall not ignore the Y. And there will be a fine issued accordingly. Misty Dawn says, macarons, question.
Now that is, I don't know if you've seen me try to make macarons. Honestly, I think my frustration came out in that video. You could see that I was frustrated with it. But I could get it to taste like macarons. I could get it to the texture like macarons, but I just couldn't get it to look like macarons. So, yeah. People didn't think that they would try it because it didn't look right. So, macaron, but these look like macarons. Sorry.
They kind of do. I remember the what's a nice way to put this? The challenges, as they say in the modern world. I had some challenges that you faced with those macarons, whenever that was. I don't know. I mean, they look kind of similar, just they're not as hard.
Macarons.
Maybe they firm up when they go cold.
Macarons do very much look like that, but they are. How can I say? They're more polished. They have more of a polish.
And they don't
look.
crumble as easy.
Oh, they do. They do. They've got this look that they look hard, but once you bite into them, they just crumble like these do. Anyway.
Marzi says, OMG, I'm salivating. Now I'm thinking of crepes with some of my butterscotch, honeycomb, and peanut butter spread topped with some strawberries cooked in their syrup. Okay, now we're all salivating,
Yes.
Marzi.
Yes.
Judy says, yum, Marzi Mars.
You should see Marzi Mars's pics.
It just
Food
sounds
pictures.
delicious even without seeing it. Cajun Dago says, this looks fabulous.
Very, very pleased. Thank you, Judy, for the recipe. And yeah, we get to have drop biscuits. Yay. Yeah. And yeah, so that was my very exciting experiment. We can now just Google Bisquick recipes, make up your Bisquick, and away you go. Bisquick. Because it's really, really good.
Judy says she's glad it worked.
Thank you.
Marzi says, thanks, Mrs. Duran. I'll have some ready for you when you drop by. Christo, did you mention some package for Mr. Bombastic? Yes, please. Yes, I did, mate. I'm going to send you another one so that your postman can have a good laugh at Bombastic on the package. Let me try this. Ooh.
It's really good. That's pancakes.
That's, yeah. We need to do it as an actual video.
Who would have thought, like somebody who has had no cooking training, no chemical, molecular gastronomy training, and this is, what, did I say it wrong?
No, no, I won't say it. I get myself in trouble.
Your mind has gone to the gutter again.
No.
Who would have thought that somebody who's just plain old regular person could make this discovery? And I think it's pretty much, I still feel it's a little bit unknown right now. So spread the word, ladies and gents, because I feel like when we are using this flour properly, we won't even need to count macros. I mean, of course we should, but you'll be living virtually zero carb lifestyle unless you eat carbs, of course, but this is really going to help.
So Karen says, maybe the chicken flour, it will do better with texture of macaroons, but I think the macaroons are a sweetener problem. And you found that when you made the last ones too, if I remember.
Because I tried all kinds of sweetener. Yep.
Misty says, "Oh, I'll look for that, but the way you described the texture of the biscuits sounded like macarons, and they def looked like it."
Yes, we agree with you.
Marzi says, "Ha ha 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 ha. That was so funny with my postie. Wish I had a snapshot of his face reaction." Melstar, you have gone and done it again. You are a genius.
Thank you.
In big capitals, he says genius.
Genius.
Judy says, "Mel's a kitchen genius."
Oh, thank you, Judy.
Ella says, "Thank you so much for all that you do for us, dear Mel."
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
My
hey,
pleasure.
Seattle Sixers showed up to the party.
Michael, you are so late, dear. We are signing off almost because everybody...
Oh, and he only turned up to sledge me. Hi, Mel. You already have someone who has zero baking experience.
Yes, no, that you are not wrong. You are not...
Thanks, pal. How's the weather in Seattle?
We tell them how you almost burned down the kitchen. I think I have told that story in one of the lives, an old life.
It was 25 years ago.
You know,
and you weren't even there.
do you know that your wife will never forgive or forget?
You weren't there. You got nothing to forgive or forget. I didn't even know you existed. I'll never bloody forget it.
Yeah, come tell us the story of how you burned the kitchen. No, when I met you, the place I visited where you were living didn't have a black wall.
No. Okay, so I tried to cook something, it caught fire, and I nearly burnt the kitchen down. I didn't burn the kitchen down, and everybody lived happily ever after. There you go, there's your story.
He's showing off.
Marzi says, "Who else agrees with me in the room? If you agree, let's all show some love hearts in the comments now." And he sent a bunch of love hearts.
Thank you so much.
Mrs. Henderson, hi all, I finally made it. Hi Mel and Chris.
Hi, Mrs. H, how are you? This is just favoritism.
Hi Mrs. Henderson. Show respect.
Yes.
Judy says we had a meeting of the Mel fan club in the comment section on Keto Twins Meat Flour video.
Oh, wow.
And everybody's dropping love hearts. Judy, Ella, Charlotte,
I love you guys.
the chef, Christiane, says for my keto sorceress, William's dropping hearts. Look at it, it's a sea of colour.
Man. That's amazing. Thank you, guys.
You guys are awesome, and we really, really, really appreciate the support. And it's fun to hang out.
It is fun to hang out and like to do these little experiments. It's so nice having company. I used to do, before, like we didn't always do lives, right? I used to do this all by myself before we posted a video and then test. And then when I was happy with it, do a video. But this is so much more fun. What now?
Michael's laughing at my abbreviated kitchen story. Veronica is also dropping love hearts.
Oh, thank you.
Marzi, you have set everybody off. Thank you, mate. And we're up to date.
Nice.
All right.
So, do you know what, guys? Don't wait for me to post a video. Make up your flour, and I would say, at least for the Bisquick, use that All Recipes Bisquick recipe. I will share the video, but you don't have to wait for me. You've already spent time to see that this works. So go for it. It's allrecipes.com Bisquick, homemade Bisquick recipes. So you can use it as as you like for whatever you want to make with Bisquick. That's what I'll say.
Is that the recipe that you did manage to link in the comments?
I did. It is. It's that first link that is in the comments. And I feel like at this point that this is a one-to-one replacement for regular flour, but I want to test it out a little bit more before I make that claim. And we might do something next week as well, in our lives again. to test it yet again. But I want you to have the assurance that you can pick up any regular recipe and keto-fy it using your chicken flour and, your sugar replacements, if any, and so forth and so forth. So this for me is it's going to change everything. It's going to make you live this lifestyle without, without having to keto, you need a keto recipe. You're going to be able to do it yourself, which is fantastic.
Marzi says, spreading the love is infectious. Thanks again to you all. You rock. And you rock too, buddy. Misty Dawn, thanks Mel. It was fun watching and excited to try. Lots of love hearts.
Lots of kisses.
Veronica says, how about pasta?
Oh, actually, yes. I'm going to be testing pasta this week. First, we're going to, you saw that bread, right? The bread is a 5 ingredient bread. So I was thinking of like how with boxed cake mixes, you have your dry ingredients and you only add like 3 wet ingredients, right? So that's what I was trying to make that do, is sort of like be a quick thing. So that bread is going to come out next week. We did all kinds of testing with it. We tested it with the almond flour blend, the chicken flour blend. We changed the loaf pans, all sorts of things. And we're going to show you that. But after that, I'm going to do the pasta. So please keep an eye out for that.
Judy says, bye all, gotta run, love you. Love you, Judy.
Thank you for all your help, Judy. Thank you.
Christiane says, needed those biscuits earlier to go with my Earl Grey tea while watching the trooping of the colour. You have a blessed day. You too, Christiane. Mrs. H says, I was bit by a Lone Star tick and my hand is all swollen up. Just got home from urgent care hospital on antibiotics now. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I hope everything's okay. I hope you get better real quick.
I hope your knee is at least better. Oh.
That sounds awful.
So sorry to hear about that.
Judy says, oh no, Mrs. H, take care of yourself. Marzi says, Mel, I believe the word is ketogenized. That's what you do amazingly. You are the ketogenizing queen.
Ketogenized. I learned a new word.
You did.
Keto-fi, I think, is another. Thank you, Marzi.
Lainey says, the chicken flour will be a game changer for me because I'm intolerant to almond flour, coconut flour, etc., etc. I'm looking forward to making it.
Awesome. It'll be perfect. It's nut free. Yep.
Veronica says, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. We are also going to sign off now and hope you have a very blessed weekend, and I hope you can get your chicken flour done and bake away and make what you like. And this is just so super exciting for us, and I will see you guys real soon.
Yeah, so we will be same time next Saturday.
Yeah, same time, same place.
Cajun Dago says, great live chat. She'll be here next time.
Nice.
Chef says, until next Saturday, everyone have a blessed day. Thanks again, Mel and Chris. Thanks, Chef. You, Chef. Karen says, love you both. Praying for Mrs. H.
Yeah.
Christiane is sending prayers for Mrs. H too.
Yes. Get well soon, Mrs. H.
Ella says, bye to everyone from Germany.
Bye, Ella.
Bye, Ella. Marzi says, Mrs. H, you're already in our prayers. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Godspeed to you all from down under. Mrs. H says, yes, kind of okay now. Thank you all. I'll be fine. Bye, love you all. Michael says, thanks you too. Marzi says, thanks all the CWM crew. Stay safe and be well. Charlotte says, goodbye. Had such fun praying for Mrs. H.
Thanks for coming, Charlotte.
Lainey says,
And
thanks,
everyone else.
Mel and Chris. See you next week.
See you, Lainey.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Biscuit. Have a biscuit. Have a biscuit.
I will,
Have a
thank you.
biscuit.
Mmm.